So today I want to try something new. I've cleared a fairly large space in my living space. Um, and I'm going to try and do a couple of different things. First off, I'm going to try and just walk around within my living space without teleporting to the different points. See how that goes. Hopefully I don't walk into a wall or knock anything over. But also I'm going to take a better look at the newest environment that they've added. Personally, I mean, I like it. It's pretty. It's just not something I would like to be in all the time. We're gonna see now if it's something that I can actually physically move in without getting disoriented. So this is the latest environment. It's called Abstraction. And it is definitely that. Now, these are the teleportation points. So not a lot of it is going on here. So it's not actually a very large area or designed to be a large area, but I could probably physically walk to this area. Technically I could walk to that area as well. Don't know how that's gonna feel, walking out into essentially nothing, but we're gonna try that out. Now let's get back here because I am pretty much at the wall. So the wall is at my back, which means I have a good amount of space that way. I have it set up so that I can look down. It doesn't show up on the video, but if I look down, I can see the outline of where my walls are, or my boundary. So I can hopefully get a good idea as to where things are. It's a fairly large space for now, at least compared to what I'm used to. Let's see what happens. I'm also going to take off the controllers for a second because I want to see how the updated hand tracking is. Well, so far it hasn't recognized that I put the controllers down, so there we go. Let's see. I mean, it's decent. It might be better than before. Oh, actually, not quite. So right now I have, see where my index finger is? I'm actually holding my ring finger straight, and yet it still shows it as a closed fist. So, see, the pinky works. So I guess it only certain fingers are really set up that way, but that's fine. I still only have somewhat of a body. Let's see. I'm also testing out a new microphone. It's a wired mic, and I've been playing around with just where I have it located. I've learned that if it's too close to my face, the sound is not the greatest. If it's too far away, it sounds like I'm in like a closet locked up somewhere and really far away. So I have it kind of midway between just under my chin and kind of around my chest area. So we'll see how that works out. Also, I'm gonna see how it sounds while I'm walking around, and hopefully it works out great, and that's gonna be the setup that I keep. Now let's grab my controllers. Okay, there we go. Let's put these on. Now, even though I'm in a larger space, it's still not going to be large enough, so I will probably have to teleport every so often, maybe turn around or rotate so that I can reuse the same space to get further away. But for now, I'm trying to do double duty here, where I'm testing out the microphone and also the room space, as well as show you guys this. I will say, the more I look at it, the more it seems to grow on me a little bit. There's a lot more going on here than I first thought. It's a neat effect, I will say, the smoke, mist, fog, whatever it's supposed to be. But all right, here we go. Let's hope I don't knock anything over. And I do have to look down every once in a while so I can see the outline. Okay. Now, this is just about the limit. Now, let's try not to hit anything. There we go. Okay. So I'm actually using two different rooms connected by kind of a little hallway. So there will be parts where it's kind of narrow. Like, let's see if I can get this to work. That's a wall. So all of this right here is a wall. And now there's a wall over here as well. So this is my little hallway area. And I'm also interested to see how it looks on in video, where I don't see any of these boundaries. Okay, I'm basically feeling along my walls because I don't have a lot of experience in this walking around, and I don't want to knock anything over. So right now I have my hand on my wall, and now I am back at my starting point. Not bad. Now let's see what happens if I start here. See, as soon as I teleport, I lose all bearing as to where I am in the real world. So as soon as I look down, okay, I got a better idea. Now, I've seen some YouTube videos of these VR people, and a lot of them say they don't like the idea of seeing their boundaries, or it breaks the immersion. Maybe I'll get like that someday, but for now, I don't want to walk into a wall. I don't want to knock over anything expensive. So I'm going to keep this on, even though you guys don't see it. So every time I look down at around this angle, just about here, I can see the outline of the walls. Okay. I also have it set up so that as I get close to the walls, it actually shows me a grid line for those walls. And here we go. So here's a corner, is it? No? Oh, I know what's there. So I also set it up so that anything that might be in the way, it's not necessarily a wall, I set it up so that it kind of is behind this imaginary wall. And this would be a fish tank. Okay. Oh, now we're gonna see what happens. Is this going to feel weird? Okay. That is strange. I will say it's a little easier to do it this way than to actually do it in a more realistic setting where it would feel like I'm walking off a cliff. But let's try this again. Okay. There we go. Narrow little hallway. Ow. Okay. Now what happens if from here I try to teleport somewhere? Maybe over there. Ooh, okay. All right, so I don't know if you could see that on video, if it's recording that, but my torso is over there, as if it got stuck. Okay, let's get my bearings. All right, I need to be there. So now I'm gonna try to walk back to my original starting point, which is now somewhere over there, to see what I can see. And if you hear these little clicks and pops, well, that's what happens when you get older. Your joints, your knees, they start making little sounds that you're not used to. All right. Okay, so now I'm in the middle of my large room. Hands are out, can't feel anything. Can still see the boundary when I look down. And back to our starting point. So yeah, this isn't actually a very large space. I mean, this environment is not set up to be that large. It is pretty though, I will say that, it is. But it's not something that I'll always have or be in the mood for, I would say. But so far, not bad. The walking around isn't so bad. I'll get used to it. Oh, something happened over there. So yeah, hopefully this is short. I lose track of time very quickly when I'm in this headset. So yeah, this is the newest home environment. It's called Abstraction. And yeah, that was it. So if you enjoyed this, hit like if you want to see more. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And leave a comment. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, maybe what you might want to see in the future, and we'll take it from there. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one, and until then, take care.